Okay, hello bro. Welcome to Johor. This is Malaysia, Johor. This is on top of a tall hotel. You can see how big Johor is. See, there's lots of green spaces around Johor. So even the city center is not too congested. Still a lot of open land, a lot of green areas, open spaces. So you can see how big Johor is compared to Singapore. Singapore is so near to Johor, but Singapore is really tiny compared to Johor. Okay, the weather is still cloudy. Almost every day is cloudy. Dark clouds hanging around the city. Very common cloudy weather that brings thunderstorms during the day. Heavy thunderstorm rain for 1 or 2 hours and then it passes. That helps to clear the humidity and cool down the weather a little bit. Okay, this is city center. This is the KSL area. You have condos, new condo, old condo. You have hotels, quite a few hotels around here. This is one of the newest condos at KSL area. So you see, Johor has a lot of land, a lot of potential for development. And when you look from high above, you can see a lot of landed houses around the city center area. You see all these landed houses, terrace houses. Not very big ones, but there's many of such terrace houses compared to Singapore. Compared to Singapore, very cheap. Landed houses, very cheap and nice. A landed house in JB is only the price of a government flat in Singapore. So it's a big difference. In Singapore, most people cannot afford a landed house. But in JB, you suddenly can own a landed house without burning your pocket. Okay, you see, straight ahead is already Singapore. Just across the street, just across the small sea between Singapore and JB, that is Singapore. Singapore, tiny island. So Singapore is really too small for comfort. Around JB city center, there's quite a number of landed houses estates like this. So if you have money, you can look for a nice landed house and make it yours. Freehold. Just keep for many years and you will profit from the land. Because in Singapore, the ordinary people can't afford a landed house. But in JB, you definitely can afford. It's a matter of what you want to find and how much you are willing to pay for all the costs of owning a landed house. But if you have the money and the time, you can definitely find a nice landed house if you have the interest in owning a nice landed house very near to Singapore. From KSL area, you can already see Larkin, the main interchange. Larkin interchange for all the buses to go to Malacca, KL and the rest of Johor and Malaysia. This is Larkin town, very near to KSL area. There's some more flats, government flats there, and quite a number of condos around Larkin. And that is the stadium. There's a stadium at Larkin. See this house near the KSL mall. Such a nice triangular garden. Okay, this is one of the highest mountains around Johor. That's towards the Geylang Patah area. Okay, this is a busy road outside KSL Mall. And you can see further to the north, there's some more landed housing estates to the north of the city. Okay, we cross over to the opposite side facing the east of JB. Just now was the western view of JB. Now we have the eastern view of JB, which is also actually more interesting. You can see a very big view on the eastern side, and as I've said, look at the number of landed housing estates on the eastern side. Just as many, if not more, than the western side of the city. Okay, dark clouds still hanging around the city. This eastern side has a nice big view. Okay, there's a very big mountain straight ahead. I don't know, that's outside Johor or somewhere, but it's to the north of Johor. Okay, straight ahead there is Sentosa town, where they are building a huge condo and mall at Taman Sentosa. So all these are the landed houses at Taman Sentosa and the KSL area. Okay, this is another new condo coming up opposite KSL, just beside the Tebrau Highway, the most busy highway that goes towards the immigration into Singapore. Okay, these are the landed houses in front of KSL. Beside the Tebrau Highway. So both sides of Tebrau Highway has many landed houses.